Hey y'all, what's up? It's your girl Samantha and I Inspire. Hello, how are y'all doing today? I know y'all haven't seen my face in a video from me in a minute, and I know I gotta do better. I'm not gonna make an excuse. I'm not gonna be before you long. I do want to touch on the COVID-19 situation. But first I want to start off by saying blessings to you all. I hope everyone is being safe out there. I hope everyone is staying prayed up, staying faithful, not letting the distractions get to you. So, whatever you do, keep your family safe at all times with prayer. Because we never know how this would turn out. We never know how this situation will turn out. It's so much chaos. They say so much to get our minds to go on other things when we should be focused on God. I know it's too much chaos going on. But now is the time, with all this happening, with all this chaos happening, believe it or not, now is the time for us to really focus, for us to really touch on things that we really need to do, things that we have really been putting off in our life, things and dreams that we want to happen for us. Maybe you've been too busy, and now it's the time to focus. Maybe you've been coming up with plans that you want to do for yourself. You got business venture ideas you've been thinking about. Do it. But for real, do it. This is the time to analyze your life. Get that journal, baby. Write down everything you want to happen. Make a list of all the good things that you want, all the things that you don't have, and all the things that you want to have. Make that list and watch your life in about 6 months, 3 or 6 months. Work hard at it, stay focused, make time for yourself. It's just a wake-up call to see what you really been doing in life. Because I know me, with my business going on, I do have a cleaning service, and I am getting pulled in, many places. I do work for an insurance company, a pharmacy insurance company as well, call center. So this just gives me the time to reevaluate some things, Not only that, I thank God that I was blessed with a job, that sent us home with equipment to work from home so I could still take calls from home. That's a blessing because a lot of people don't have jobs. If they did have jobs, they jobs sent them home without pay. So a lot of people are, signing up for unemployment, and by all means, do what you got to do for your family. These bills don't stop. I wish they would stop, but these bills will not stop coming, honey. So we still got to take care of our families. We still got to take care of ourselves and feed our families. So with all this chaos going on, be mindful to stay encouraged. Be mindful to stay of a help to someone else. You never know what someone else is going through. It's a lot of families out here suffering from the coronavirus. So at all times, make sure you and your family are keeping everything clean and sanitized. I can't stress this enough. Even with this going on, I'm the type of person, like I said, I do have my own cleaning service. Some people say I got a little slight sign of OCD, because I have to wash my hands so much. I don't care what I do. I'm washing my hands. I wash my hands after everything I touch. Even if I just come in the house, wash my hands. It's just mandatory that I wash my hands for me. I analyze a lot of people that don't wash their hands, baby. But I'm not even going to get on that. For each his own. I make sure I wash my hands. I've been keeping hand sanitizers. I've been keeping bleach, So this is nothing new to me, but for some it's new. I just think we should have been doing this. And, they bringing all these distractions in and stuff, and I'm just like, wow, this is really serious. At first I was one of the ones that was like, This ain't nothing to worry about. This is nothing to worry about. I'm not not stressing myself over it now. But I feel like it got so more to do with the government, because my own personal opinion, just my own personal opinion, that the world is overpopulated. People started having kids every day. May not have nothing to do with it, but in a sense it do. By the world being overpopulated, they want to wipe some of us out. They also want to poison the food. They've been doing it, injecting the food, making the meat bigger than what it's making the meat. I apologize, my words. I get to talking too fast. Making the meat bigger than what it's supposed to be. Injecting the food. We already don't supposed to be eating pork and all this other meats, and we still eat it anyway. Food is not what it used to be. So they need an alternative. So if we can't kill them by injecting this food, by causing cancer, diabetes, with all these snacks and chocolates and all the stuff they just put in it, we got to find another way to wipe them out. Coronavirus been around for years. Take a look at the Lysol cans, the disinfectant wipes. Read the back of it. But they said this is another form of coronavirus. However, I will not just get into all of that. But stay safe. Stay prayed up. Don't let nothing distract you. Long as you repeat these words, no weapon formed against me or my family will prosper. My allergies acting up. And no, I don't have the coronavirus. I have allergies, but sinus is draining. Long as you repeat those words, no weapon formed against me shall prosper. I've been repeating those words since 2018. I promise you, every day I wake up, throughout the day, I'm going to find time to say, no weapon formed against me shall prosper. Because you don't know, those little simple words will help you out in a long way. It will help you out in a long way. No, I'm not perfect. I'm not nowhere where I should be with God. We human. I'm not going to make no excuses, because I could be better. But the person I used to be, from 2015, 2016, to the person who I am today, oh yeah, I'm doing good. I'm way better now. So I just thank God for that. Stay encouraged, stay in help, stay positive. Stay prayed up. Get food for your family. It's churches out here giving out free food. If you are the type of person that you like to help and give back, because I do. I do feed the homeless when I can. Haven't done it in a while, but I need to get back to it. And that's another thing. I do feel sorry for the homeless, because they homeless. They out here by themselves. They don't have a house to go to. They don't have a place to go wash their hands or wash their bodies. They just out here in the world full of germs. Not only that, it's kids out here that's not being taken care of. They're in foster care. They're in orphanages. They're getting mistreated. So I just have a heart for people like that, because what if it was me? It have been me. I have been homeless before. I have been without food before. I have been low on money before. I have needed other helps before, vice versa. So I had, I was the one helping others too. So I just thank God, that I be placed in positions to help others now, because I always picture myself in their shoes. I know what it's like to struggle. I know what it's like to penny pinch your money, to have to make your money scratch and just go buy probably $5 worth of household supplies, or buy some dollar tissue or some soap, just until you can get your next dollar. Eating noodles. I still eat noodles to this day, but I'm just saying, not having no gas in your car, having to ask people for stuff. That was my, ooh, baby, God had to break me down. Because I'm going to tell you, I hated asking people for anything. And me, I'm a hustler. I'm going to get what I want, regardless. I have no shame in my game, baby. One day I tell y'all my story because I'm not ashamed of nothing. It made me better. We all got a story. And everybody got skeletons in their closet. Believe it or not. They might not just want to let their skeletons out. But I believe in letting mine out so they won't stay in their closet. You hear me? Because I don't need nothing hunting me in my future. So if I let it out in there, it won't be nothing when I do get famous and successful. It won't be nothing coming after me. That's just how I think. But I always share your story with somebody else because you know why? God always send people to you with similar stories. You get what I'm saying? Always. Everybody who I'm surrounded, who God brings into my path, they always have similar stories like me, And I just pray that God continue to send people my way and continue to use me, equip my mind, better my prayer life, anoint me, anoint others, because we all deserve. My phone is going low. That's why my phone just shit off like that. So I apologize. But we all need help. If you say you don't need help, come help me then. And that's for real. We all need support. Support plays a big part in life. It really do. It really do. Me coming from a family with little to no support, I don't do well on it. I don't do well on it now that I'm 32. I used to do well on it, like, I don't know, just crying and complaining until God showed me and had to grow me up. And was like, you are your biggest supporter. You can't get mad at nobody if they don't support you. Support yourself. How can you want others to support you when you don't support you? It don't work like that. Support yourself. I started going hard in the paint. I already know I'm a hustler, so it just motivated me. If I was doing stuff the wrong way in my old life, I took that, created something new. Created something new and legal that I could do and could make a profit from. I'm already a people's person. I don't mind about talking to people. I'm friendly, and I'm always connected with people. That's just me. I can't help my personality. I love that about me. People love me, You got a whole group of, you can have a whole group of friends. This is a prime example. You might have some friends that's a little ratchet, got a little ratchet side. Some got a little classiness side. Some may be a little shy. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Don't turn that down nobody's character because they are not like you. Nobody's gonna be like you. You shouldn't want nobody to be like you. I'm trying to change me, Like I said, I'm not the person who I want to be yet, but from the person I used to be, I have changed. So with that being said, be thankful for your circle of friends. Be thankful for your supporters. I thank God. I do. For my supporters. I thank God for my supporters. I have a circle of friends, strangers. Big up to the strangers. Big up to my clientele. People supporting me from the woodworks. God did tell me in 2017, when I was going through a depression phase in my life, I was so depressed. I was ready to end it all, and I'm not going to lie. But I just went where I wanted to be. I was just like, my life shouldn't be going like this. Like, nah. Didn't know. I want, sometimes you could be in a point of your life, you just be so focused on that problem. But look over the mountain. Even though you can't see over the mountain physically, but spiritually, look over that mountain. If you could see greater that God got for you over that mountain, baby, you wouldn't even be worried about all that you're going through now. And that was my story, If I could have just been patient, be quiet, remain humble and strong, and keep going at it, because You know, that's not your permanent destination. You know, that's just to make you strong, and it's making me a little emotional. My eyes getting a little watery, but I'ma be strong. I ain't gonna cry. But it's just to make you strong. You know, like I was stating, yeah, I was in a very depression phase in my life, 2017. So I came up with a plan. I was like, hold on, y'all, let me check my